We began our second day at the former site of the Marion Drive-In, north of Marion, Ohio. The current owner told us that the original screen was an impressive structure, large enough actually to house a decent-sized apartment. The old concession building lives on as the offices of a drill and pipe company, and we were certainly glad to see it intact. The screen you are looking at was actually the Marion's second screen, and the utility pole construction can be seen as you drive past the site. We found this very unique. Oh, and check out this projection booth building located at the back of the property. It's nice to know that some of these places still exist, and we certainly admire and applaud the current owner for retaining elements of the old drive-in. He could have just tore it down, but he didn't, and that's really cool. Even now, the Marion retains its charm, and we could only imagine what it was like when it was open. For us, a visit to this particular drill and pipe company sure made for a beautiful, albeit cloudy, morning.
And now, drive-in theater trivia time.
Where did they get these lame questions?
If you answered correctly, grab yourself an ice-cold, refreshing soft drink.
The Sauter brothers of Galion, Ohio, allowed us to take a close-up look at the old three-screen Galion drive-in, and we truly appreciate that. Their only stipulation was that we respected their crops and not go stomping around. We had no problem with that, obviously. At the entrance, the floor of the old ticket booth was visible, as were these poles that apparently held some sort of sign or marquee. All three screens were still standing, with fields of soybean plants arranged where cars once parked and beyond. We do have to admit that we had to ask what kind of plants they are. We're kind of from the city, but we assure you these are soybean plants. Oh yeah, when we got to Galion, it was pouring down rain, and we camped out at a McDonald's for about 30 minutes till the rain let up. We weren't sure if it was going to be good weather for the Galion, but it turned out okay. Maybe the soybeans needed some water, so maybe that's why it was raining. Outdoor Moovies certainly commends and applauds the Sauter brothers for keeping the memories alive here in Galion. Once again, they could have tore down this place, but they didn't. It still exists, and that's reassuring. At least people can drive by and see the old drive-in, unless you count the M78 snack bar, and perhaps we should. We can't do that here in Lansing. Before we left, I had to check out the old projection booth. A smaller one was located near the snack bar. About a half hour after we left the Galion drive-in site, it began to rain again. And why it stopped long enough for us to film the Galion drive-in is anybody's guess. As long as the soybean plants enjoyed the rain, who are we to complain?
That wasn't very exciting. Maybe this will be.
The rainstorm actually held off until after we took these video images of the Sunset Drive-In, a short 10 miles or less away from the Galion. Unfortunately, the owner of the Sunset had endured some piss-poor press, pardon the French, some time ago, and a newspaper took a lot of photographs, didn't use any, and published an inaccurate article. Because of this, the owner now shuns all media, and we can't blame him. As for us, we were going to drive by it, but then we lucked out and we found a parking lot across the street.
Last week, some of you people didn't put your speakers back on the pole, so any damage to your car is not our fault.
After the sunset, we headed into what became a big rainstorm. We're talking rain, thunder, and lightning, folks. And we were going to meet the manager of the Spring Mill for a grand tour that would have included a peek inside the snack bar. Instead, we cell phoned her to confirm we had permission to videotape. That's very important. And these images were actually taken from inside the car. The beautiful Spring Mill screen tower was very unique. The CinemaScope screen extension was on one side instead of two, as is usual. Too bad Lansing doesn't have a gem like this. I sure wish it did. As we pulled out, we heard thunder. The rain thickened, so we canceled our plans to go to the Cleveland, Ohio Miles Drive-In and set our sights on Sandusky.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Would you do a favor to me? If you go into the snack bar, would you bring me some French fries, please?
Thanks for coming to our show tonight. We appreciate the opportunity to serve you. We think it's great to be able to enjoy fine entertainment in the comfort and privacy of your own car. The come-as-you-are atmosphere is a pleasant way to relax in the evening. Don't you agree?
When you're on a picnic, hot dogs are mighty good this way. But when you're here at the theater, hot dogs are with the choicest Franks. Cook them until they're just right. Make available your favorite seasonings and leave the rest to you. Everyone likes our hot dogs. Why not get one for everyone right now?
Good evening. It's intermission time. And during the next 10 minutes, we invite you to visit our refreshment stand located in the center of the drive-in. Our service is friendly and quick. You'll find hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, your favorite candies, hot and cold beverages, and other delicious snacks. So add to your fun of watching the movie. Visit our refreshment stand right now during our 10-minute intermission. We're glad to have you with us tonight, and we hope you'll come to see us often. It's great to get out to the movies.
I've worked at the drive-in for 6 years, and I enjoy working with the teenagers that want their summer jobs, and the employee is just as unique as the drive-in itself.
Yeah, I know what I love about the drive-in is the ice cream and the treats that you get here. It's pretty affordable.
Okay, is there any way that I could talk you into kicking back for the next 15, 20 minutes to talk about drive-ins?
Heck no, I gotta finish this cone, it's melting. I'll talk to you later after the movie.